Hi everyone, so for today's video I'm going to be filming my updated handbag collection for 2016. There's a lot to go through, so we're just going to get right into it. First up, I have my Alexander Wang Rakhi Satchel in Vine. The color on this bag is absolutely gorgeous. It never fully translates to film the precise color, but it is a pure emerald green. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is one of the only bags in my collection that I paid full price for. And I love it. I'm so happy I pulled the trigger on it when I did. This color, again, as I said, is just phenomenal. The leather is gorgeous, and this bag has held up just amazingly well. Next up are my Coach bags. I have three. The first one is the Coach Ace Satchel in Indigo. I got this bag in December last year. On Boxing Day. I absolutely love this bag. The craftsmanship, the detail is just phenomenal. Coach has really stepped it up lately, and just when you buy their bags you can just really tell that the quality and stuff is just awesome. Love this one. And then I have the Coach Swagger bag. I bought it on the same day as my Coach Ace Satchel. And the color on this one is the nude color block. The leather is just an absolutely stunning pebbled leather, just a really beautiful bag, perfect for work. And my last Coach bag is the Coach Burro. I absolutely fell in love with this bag the very first time I saw it on Purse Blog. I really didn't think I was going to get to add one to my collection, but when I went shopping on Boxing Day, I think I saw this bag in about March, and then 2014 I believe, and then when I went shopping on Boxing Day 2014 I found her for 50% off, and just I had to buy her. I absolutely love this bag. The leather on this bag is just, oh, it's amazing. It's a beautiful pebbled leather. I don't know if you can see the detail, but just gorgeous. It's held up really well, especially I was worried about wear on the corners, but they've held up just perfectly. There's no scuffing or anything on mine, and it smells amazing still. Just, oh, the Burro is an amazing bag, and I am really sad that Coach stopped making them. Next up is Dooney Bourke. I also have three Dooneys. The first is the Zip Satchel in Sky. I love the shape of this bag. It works really well, and with this color it is one of my favorite bags to carry for springtime. Holds everything. Absolutely love this one. I keep saying I absolutely love this one, and let's face it, I love them all, so I'm sorry for the repetition through saying that with almost every bag. Next up is my absolutely hands down favorite style from Dooney Bourke, and that would be the Florentine Satchel. This one is just in the black leather, absolutely gorgeous. I like to call this baby Black Beauty, which that's just exactly what she looks like, a Black Beauty. And of course, I can't think about Black Beauty without his counterpart, Ginger. So my Ginger to my Black Beauty is the Florentine Satchel in Natural. This one was my very first Dooney Bourke, and oh, she started something. She's so beautiful. Just another absolutely gorgeous bag. Beautiful leather, beautiful craftsmanship, and yes, Ginger and Black Beauty. Next, we'll get into, I think, my favorite handbag brand of the moment, and that would be Longchamp. I have four Longchamp bags. The first and most recent addition to my collection is the Longchamp Cure in Poppy. A few of you told me the color name on my reveal video, so thank you very much. So the color is Poppy. Just, oh, this bag is beautiful, but it's also really, really lightweight, which you don't normally find with all leather bags, so that is a big plus. She takes my breath away, this little beauty. This is the small size, and just utter handbag perfection right here. Next up is the All Sultan in Vernis. I don't know the actual color name of this bag either now that I'm thinking about it, and it's really bugging me that I don't know it. But this is a patent leather just satchel. I absolutely love the Au Sultan. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but that's what it looks like from the spelling, the Au Sultan. This is the bag that really drew me into Longchamp after I bought my first La Pliage and was trying to learn everything I could about the brand. I saw a video about this bag and I was hooked on it ever since. And one day I was in Holt Renfrew and I saw it sitting on the sale table, and my Holt Renfrew never really carries Longchamp either, so it was quite a weird fluke that it was even there. And it was like 50% off and just, oh, it was meant to be me and this bag. This one, sorry sirens. This one is also really lightweight for being leather, and I'm just trying to remember, I really don't have very many patent bags, but I do usually find patent to be lighter than full-on leather. I don't know why. I think it's because they have to use a certain type of leather to put patent over it, so maybe that's why, but yeah, this bag is just, it also takes my breath away. You go Longchamp with your gorgeous friggin' bags that I love so much. Yes, this one also, I was gonna say, is another chameleon bag, so it shows up a lot more pink on camera than it is. It's a very dark purple in person, but the patent and shininess, I'm sorry, I keep looking in the viewfinder because my bags are distracting me with their beauty. Next up, the La Pliages I have. So I have the small La Pliage in the Art Walk print. This was limited edition for fall 2015, and the color combination for this one is cobalt. It came in about 4 or 5 different color combos, but I got the cobalt one. I absolutely love this. Yeah, I say that constantly. I love this bag. It's also one of the bags in my collection that gets the most compliments, so there's something to note too. Longchamp does it again. And my last Longchamp bag is another La Pliage. This one is the Autruche, I believe was the style name. It is, let's see if the camera will pick it up in this lighting. The nylon is an ostrich print, and then the, yeah, there we go. The handles in the flap are an alligator stamped leather. Just, this is my absolutely favorite bag to take as a carry-on when I travel, and I absolutely love the short handles. Another beautiful bag. Next we'll get into the Louis Vuittons. So my very first Louis Vuitton was the Neverfull MM in the monogram print. Oh, I got this bag for my first Mother's Day in 2000, oh my god, what year was that? 2008, I think. So she is about 8 years old now. Has held up beautifully. Absolutely love her. Yeah. The Neverfull is a great bag. I do find the size a little big for me nowadays, but when I do need to carry a large tote, it is the only one I own, and she works so perfectly as a large tote that I don't think I really need another one. But yes, absolutely gorgeous bag, gorgeous patina, very functional, which is wonderful. Love that one. We have the Louis Vuitton Delightful in the monogram print. When I bought a lot of these, they were like the first edition kind of thing before you could even get it in other prints. So yeah, that's why there's so much monogram. But yes, the Delightful, and she is, as the name states, delightful to carry. All my bags are stuffed right now, so that's why they look pretty full and structured. But yes, she is starting to get quite a nice sag on her when I carry her unstuffed with my stuff in her. And I will say, since I started buying my first Louis Vuitton in 2008, the canvas is just like, it feels a lot more thicker and substantial on the Neverfull than it does on the Delightful. The Delightful, it still isn't bad, but it feels a lot, I don't want to say thinner, but it's just not quite as substantial feeling, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And I got my Delightful in 2012. So in 4 years, I have noticed that the canvas, well, 4 years, yeah, the canvas has gotten thinner. So, I mean, I don't have any current Louis Vuittons, so I can't do a comparison through the years, but I did notice that the canvas felt different on, not different, but, you know, not as substantial on the Delightful. Still a beautiful bag though, and I guess I wouldn't really want it to be quite as structured as the Neverfull on a hobo, just because it's a hobo and it's supposed to be slouchy. Next, the Louie Vuitton Eva, this in the Damier bean print. This is such a wonderful little bag. I actually just carried it yesterday to go grocery shopping, and yeah, it just holds the small amount of stuff I need to run errands so well, and the crossbody, and it's lightweight, and just, it's perfect for a little day out running errands. I actually bought this bag to use like as a crossbody bag for my very first trip with my husband to Disneyland, so I also remember that every time I carry her, so it's nice to have that little memory. And I've taken her, I think, almost every time we've gone to Disneyland since then, so she's my little Disneyland Eva. Like a Disney Eva princess. Next, we'll get into the Speedy triplets. So my first Speedy is the 30 in the Damier Ebene. I bought this bag after lusting over it forever. In 2009, I believe, is when I got the Speedy, and I still absolutely love this bag. It takes my breath away every time I see it, and it also kind of makes me want to eat chocolate, because just those gorgeous browns remind me of like dark milk chocolate, maybe a pile of Glossette raisins kind of thing. You know, sometimes your handbags, or my handbags anyways, remind me of weird things, and this one reminds me of chocolate. Next up is the Speedy 30 again, but this one is in monogram print. This is a classic, a gorgeous classic, and looking at her makes me want to carry her right now, even though I'm not doing anything. I guess I could maybe watch TV with her on my lap if I wanted, but just, I love the Speedy. Like, I keep thinking that I'm kind of over Louis Vuitton because they're making me mad with all their price increases and quality issues, but then you pull out your Speedies and just, the feels. Yeah. The Speedy was one of the very first bags I ever saw by Louis Vuitton when I first started working as a legal assistant millions of years ago. One of the lawyers that I worked with had a Speedy 30, and it was beautiful. And now I have a beautiful one too. This is just a rambling forever story. And my last Speedy is the 25 in the Damier Azur. This is the only Louis Vuitton item that I ever bought pre-loved, and I bought this for my birthday for myself this year. I really wanted to try out the 25. The time I went to the boutique to pick up my Speedy 30 in the monogram, I debated the 25, but I just thought it looked too small at the time. But I don't know. I've been into smaller bags lately, and I picked this up, and I absolutely love the size of the 25. Love it. And my last Louis Vuitton piece is the Bellevaux PM in Pomme d'Amour. This bag is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, do you see the beautiful Pomme d'Amour? I remember when I first started getting into Louis Vuitton and I was reading about the vernis. People were all about the Pomme d'Amour at the time, and when I finally got to add my first vernis piece in the Pomme d'Amour, I was just head over heels. I absolutely love this bag. The handles, since they are flat and not rolled like a Speedy, can be a little, I don't want to really say painful, but if you're carrying it like in the crook of your arm, they will kind of leave marks on your skin if you hold it for too long. But you know what? A little skin pain is just, it's worth it. It's worth it to carry this beauty around. Love this. I will say, if anyone is debating, you know, what are the staple Louis Vuitton things. I would say that if you add a vernis piece at some point, that's every Louis Vuitton lover should have a little bit of vernis. And just the quality on this sucker, I shouldn't call her a sucker. This beautiful bag is just phenomenal. It's what I would expect Louis Vuitton to be like every single time. Just beautiful. Next up we have Phillip Lim. I only have one Phillip Lim bag, and it is the Pashley in the medium size in the color amber. The Pashley is such a gorgeous, well-made bag, and I absolutely love it. And do you guys remember when the Pashley first came out and like everyone had a Pashley and you saw them everywhere? And now you don't really see them around much anymore, and that just makes me really sad. I hate it when it's like an it bag and then everyone has it and then no one carries it anymore. It just bugs me. If you love it, carry it. Who the hell cares, you know? But yes, Phillip Lim medium Pashley, absolutely love this bag. It is gorgeous and so well made. So well made. And last but not least, I'll just get into my Rebecca Minkoff bags. I will say that I think out of all my bags, I have a very strong emotional connection to my Rebecca Minkoff ones, and I have no idea why. Yeah, but I have loved Rebecca Minkoff's bags since I first laid eyes on them, and I think it was 2009. It was right about the time I started getting into Louis Vuitton, and the Purse blog did a feature about them, and just the Morning After Mini was just the most stunning, gorgeous bag to me. And it took a few years till I could finally get a Rebecca Minkoff of my very own, but finding that bag, and I remember just back in the day, like the hunt of trying to find those amazing old school Rebecca Minkoff bags and stuff. And I don't really have the fever so much anymore, but I love my bags, and when I look at them I remember those times, and it just really, pardon me, really takes me back. I will start with the one that started it all, but not the technical one that started it all, because I don't own the first couple Rebecca Minkoff bags that I bought anymore. But this was, oh, the one. This is the Rebecca Minkoff Morning After Mini in, I don't know the exact color name of this. I think it's light gray or pale gray, or it might even be Dove. I don't know, I fail at remembering that. But this beautiful bag. First of all, the Morning After Mini, so the first style I ever fell in love with from Rebecca Minkoff. But I remember I was Boxing Day shopping. So many of my handbag stories start with I was Boxing Day shopping, but with my girlfriends in Southgate Mall. I don't even remember what year this was. 2011 or 2010, I think. And I don't know, it was just at a point in my life where I didn't really have a lot of extra money. I couldn't really afford to just splurge on a handbag or something. And I saw this bag at Aritzia sitting on the shelf. It was unstuffed and just this beautiful puddle of gray. And it was reduced, but I couldn't afford it that day. So I didn't buy it, clearly, because I didn't have the money. So I went home, and my birthday is in January. So come January, I got money for my birthday. I saved up enough. I could buy this bag, but I was like, it's not still going to be there. But I called the Aritzia, and it was still there, and I could go, and I bought it, and just the joy. Oh my God, I think back on it. It's such a fond handbag memory for me, is just driving to Southgate and buying this gorgeous bag, and when they put it in the bag for me. And it was actually more reduced when I went to buy it for my birthday than it had been at Christmas. But just, she was there waiting for me, and just, she was a handbag fate too. I love this bag. Next up is the Rebecca Minkoff Hunter Satchel. I don't have quite the attachment story to this bag, but my last video was about why I love this bag so much. And yeah, it's a gorgeous bag, and I also found it on sale at a lovely local boutique that I love, and just, yeah, very happy when I got to add this one as well. Just the memories of adding all my Rebecca Minkoff bags are so happy to me. I don't know. Next up, oh, Here's another fond memory little one. Is the Rebecca Minkoff Hudson Moto Mini. This one is in the Hunter. I fell in love with this bag on Fleur de Force's video, What's in My Handbag with Elle. And we were supposed to go to Disneyland, I don't know, I think a month after I saw that video. And the way it lined up, I was going to be there at the time of a Rebecca Minkoff sample sale, and I was so freaking excited. And my husband even was like, yes, we'll go. You can go to the sample sale. I did not think he was going to say yes because it was like way in Hollywood and we were going to Anaheim, and it would just, anyways, he took me to the sample sale and just, they had this bag and I got to buy it and just, such fond memories. I still carry this bag all the time. It's honestly one of my favorite small bags. It can just hold just that little extra bit of stuff that I would need for like a work day and stuff, and just the organization, the style. Just this bag is absolutely gorgeous and I absolutely love it. I don't know why I'm so emotionally attached to my Rebecca Minkoffs. It's like a weird connection I have with them. Next up is another Rebecca Minkoff Morning After Mini. This one is in the black. I found this one on sale as well at a Canadian store online, so I just added it. And the reason I really wanted this one is it had that blue zipper track that just, the piece de la resistance, I think is how you say that, of this bag. Every time I post this bag actually on Instagram and you can see that zipper track, people are always asking me what that bag is. So this is that bag, the Rebecca Minkoff Morning After Mini in black with the blue zipper track. And I know I mentioned at the beginning of my Rebecca Minkoff segment about the hunt for those perfect old school bags. And this is one of those gorgeous old school bags. This is the Nikki Hobo, the large one. It even has that gorgeous signature hardware of hers that I love so much. And this bag still smells so freaking amazing. It's got different leather, so it's more pebbled on the one side than the other, but it's just so freaking amazing. And I think when I got this from the girl, I found this on Bonanza, so I bought it off Bonanza. And the girl lived in Winnipeg, and when she sent it to me, I think I'm the 8th owner, to be honest, of this bag, and it still looks like freaking brand new. And I carry this bag all weather. There's no restrictions, and it is lambskin as well, and it just, it's held up so beautifully. Love this one. This was a classic old school Rebecca Minkoff find. And the actual color, because I know if you're into old school Rebecca Minkoff bags, the color names were also very important, but this one was in noir. And my last bag in my collection is the Rebecca Minkoff Mini Cupid, also in black. This bag is adorable and just so functional for me. It has the 2 small handles, so I can carry it handheld, which is my favorite way to carry a bag. But it also has the longer strap. I'm not going to dig it out because my camera's about to die. But you can clip on here, so I can wear it crossbody and on the shoulder a lot, which is very handy for me when I'm out with my kids. Just another wonderful little bag by Rebecca Minkoff. But anyways, you guys, I'll just wrap this up quick because my camera is about to die. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my collection and my handbag sentimental ramblings. Anyways, if you guys had any questions or anything about the bags that I have in my collection, just let me know. I will be happy to answer your questions. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.